Elliot?
Vern, do you think that was maybe the best performance of the season?
I mean, the score, there's a margin in the score, but there still wasn't a perfect performance. It took us a while to settle, and I thought we probably pushed a couple of passes. I thought there was good attitude in our carry and line breaks that followed. At the end of the game, I was really pleased with some of the link play that was done. Just draw and pass, nice simple stuff. But they got into us at the breakdown. They got a couple of turnovers. We had to work hard. Sometimes we were just too slow getting there. Things around our game that we'll need to improve next week against the Force because they're very active around the breakdown as well. So happy with the score. Pleased that the players got out there and scored some points, and the defence was reasonably good, except for a couple of times when we gave them easy outs. So happy, but still lots to work on.
Just a word on Mark Talia, hat-trick this afternoon, but just continues to find ways to score tries.
Yeah, he's when he gets the ball, it's everybody starts worrying because you're not really sure which way he's going to go. So he's but everybody else, I thought, put good work in as well. But that's good to see Mark. He gets better with games.
How's Paddy pulled up?
That's probably if you're talking of negatives from the game, is the injuries. So 3 guys. There's Paddy, there's Bryce, and then there's Stephen Perifetta as well. So it seems to me that those head knocks, I mean, they didn't pass their protocol. So we've got a 6-day turnaround. It looks like we'll be digging deep into our stocks for the coming weekend.
Are they all head knocks? All those 3?
Stephen's shoulder.
What about Bryce Heem? Before he went off, obviously, pretty decent sort of shift, showcasing a number of attributes. At 35 years old, he's still got it, right?
Yeah, I was just saying he wasn't doing much, and then he runs right through the middle of the whole park and scores between the posts, and then puts good things on top of good things. He's great. I mean, he's another one that gets better with games. There's a special mention for Hoskins. There's not many players that can go from number 8 to midfield and still not get breached and not get his positional play.
He did not get a place, did he?
No. And he got a turnover and set up a pass, set up a try. So outstanding. So it's good that the boys are able to adapt and work around those types of scenarios, and we're going to have to work around some more next week.
So you would expect to be without those 3 guys?
I would think that those 3 guys will be effectively out.
Ricky, what pleased you most about the performance this afternoon?
Points on the board. I think we had to work for it. We knew Moana would come out physical. We knew they'd come out and pressure us at the breakdown. We probably took a while to get into the game in that sense, but I think we worn them down and ended up putting some points on the board, and it was nice to see from the fellas.
What did playing your 100th game mean for you?
It meant all sorts, really. It just meant pretty grateful, and yeah, I was just pretty much just focused on getting the job done for this team first and foremost, and then the 100 celebrations, whatever happens after the game.
He was covering several positions.
Vern, all 7 tries scored by the backs, and starting to unleash a few long range ones from 50 metres and so out. Is that a good sign? Is this team, as you talked to beforehand about wanting them to continue to build and add things for a peak later in the year, was today a good sign in terms of that?
Yeah, nothing changes around the game. You've got to create space, and you've got to see space, and some of these players are very good if you put them in space. So there are improvements around that. Well, I mean, I think our counter philosophy's been pretty similar all the way through. We're just probably becoming better at connecting and time spent together around that. So it's just more time, and next week will be a different game, different opposition, and we can't afford to be surprised by what they bring. So it'll be a 6-day turnaround, short. So we need to be, once again, get back on the job Monday.
Good.
Sweet. Shot, Ricky. Sweet. Is that all Ricky gets?